Hi, welcome to Cyprus. This is Aphrodite Hills Golf Resort. My name is Chris Ryan, coming to you with a super simple putting tip, which I think is going to help you hole a few more when you're out on the golf course. It's looking at the grip and it's looking about how we align the club shaft and how we align the arms and getting those to marry up to ultimately control the club face. All too often I see golfers where they set up with the grip of the golf club far too low. And what you'll notice is that when I take my setup, there is a change in the angle between my forearms and the club shaft. They do not fall parallel to each other. The result of that is the toe of the golf club sits a little bit more in the air than the heel. And although we've only got a very, very small amount of loft on this putter, that will affect the direction that the ball goes in. It's going to come off that putter possibly more left than what you intend. What would we like to have happen? Well, we'd like the forearms to match the angle of the club shaft. So you can see here how the club shaft and my forearms match. Now, if I hold it normally, you can see how when I take my setup, my forearms much closer to the angle of the club shaft. What that's going to mean is that the putter will be sitting much flusher to the ground. That's going to help us control where the putter points, and that's ultimately going to help us hit that ball on our intended line. Why do golfers tend to get the hands too low? Well, the main reason for that is they're holding the golf club too much like they would the rest of their golf clubs, their irons, their woods. So they're too much in the fingers. Now you'll notice that when I hold that club in the fingers, it forces my hands low and it forces the toe more up. What I would like to do with the putter is get that golf club to run a lot more up through the palm of the hand. Straight away you can see how I had to raise the handle up in order to do that, and that's naturally put me in a position where my forearms fall into line with the putter. So understanding that we hold the golf club in our fingers to make full swings, which sets the hands nice and low, but for the putting it must run much higher through the palm, and that's going to set the hands much higher at address. It's going to get the putter to sit flush on the floor, but it's also going to help you create a little bit more of a neutral stroke with a little bit less curve and a little bit less opening and closing of the face. And certainly if you're a golfer who needs to improve your putting, reducing the amount that the club face opens and closes is a sure way to improve your start line and ultimately how many putts you hold. Right, let me hit one. It's just outside the right this is, so much more in the palm. Forearms match the club shaft. See if we can roll it in. Okay, and a little bit too firm on that line. So the line was good, a little bit too much pace, but I'm happy with the line. So forearms match the club shaft. That's a great way to improve your putting. Make sure the grip is through the palm, not the fingers. That's the way to ensure that we can achieve that good look to our setup. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Aphrodite Hills for hosting me here for a few days. Thanks to Golf Breaks, they made it all happen. All the usual stuff is down below. That's a like button, that's a comments box, and there's a link to subscribe to my channel. So if you're not a subscriber, click that link. More videos just like this one coming each and every week. Thanks again for watching.